Okay, we have got a taxi to Vinales.
Pretty cool.
You get a Jeep, my son.
That's sick. That's so much cooler than what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we're safari.
Yeah. Okay, we got everyone packed in. How's everyone feel? We got enough leg room?
Yeah, feeling great. We got extra leg room here.
This is good.
This is a good setup.
Nice little van.
Okay, we are about 30 minutes into our journey, and our driver decided this was a great place to stop off, get himself a coffee. That's okay, we need to stretch the bench. The bench seats are actually a little hard. We've got about 2.5 hours to go to Viñales, and I was looking at the map. It's basically a straight shot, a single main road that goes across the whole, this half of the island. The roads are actually pretty smooth, easy, wide, not too busy. And it's been really fun to drive through the countryside like this. How's it going?
Good. I'm glad to be done with that ride, but now we need to find a taxi to take us a little further towards the ocean. Few hours of a road trip and we've arrived in Viñales. Viñales is at the top of my list. It is a place where they grow so much tobacco and where most Cuban cigars come from. This was my #1, but we're actually leaving here today to go to a place called Puerto Esperanza, which is a place where Paul met a lady on the airplane. She told him about this host named Wendy who has horses and does horseback riding. And so he got a hold of him and we're going to try to get to his place. There are a few things we learned yesterday. One of them being that here in Cuba they have 2 different bus companies.
Systems.
Yeah, systems. One for tourists and one for the Cuban people. Unfortunately, the Cuban people one is not available to us, but it goes to all the places we'd like to go because we want to be like the locals.
Right.
But the tourist one is only available for like the touristy areas. So we went to the bus station yesterday. That bus station is something Azul.
Via Azul.
Via Azul. It's right across from the zoo in Havana. So if you want to look at the bus station, go there and try to get tickets.
It is the only way of getting around Cuba.
But remember that those tickets, the tickets that go to tourist places, sell out very quickly. Yesterday we went to get the 9 a.m. for the next day and it was already sold out. So go early, get your tickets. The other thing is that we found a taxi driver there and kind of finagled price, which is only how many? $5 more?
$3 more each.
For the taxi to drive us here than the bus. The bus is $12 and we spent $17 each to get a taxi. This place is very loud. I've found that Cuba is a very loud place, but I'm excited to be outside city centers and kind of relax in the jungle, I guess is what you would call it. It's very beautiful here.
We found the bus station. The bus does not go to Puerto Esperanza. However, we can get a taxi. They're trying to charge us $25 for the taxi, which wouldn't be that big a deal, except for they're going to make us take 2 taxis, each $25. So we just need to find a larger taxi, and then we can work with that price. So we're just going to walk around, see if we can find us some lunch off the main strip, so it's a decent price. And then we'll go back and hunt out. We got to get some fuel, rest up for a second, maybe pee a little bit, and then we'll go.
Look at that sandwich.
All right, chicken sandwich. Took about 45 minutes to get it, but we're going to eat it now in about 2. Goodbye, Endless Adventure. Okay, so we worked with the taxi drivers eventually.
Yeah.
And we got the price. It's still a little expensive, but we got it down to about $32 for 2 taxis.
Yeah.
We used an illegal taxi as a bargaining chip. He's going to take us for $20, and so these guys are the real deal, and they're going to take us for a little bit more, but still, good price. It's all about haggling here.
All about haggling and bargaining
don't go for the first price or second or third or fourth price that they give you.
admittedly, it's taken us about 45 minutes to do all this, but we just relax, stay chill, we're not in any hurry, and they're gonna take us. Oh, this is nice size.
Wow, this car ride is beautiful! It's so gorgeous here. I love being outside the city. It's such a different experience.
Okay, Puerto Esperanza. We are here. Estamos aquí. We are in Puerto Esperanza now, and we're walking to Wendy's house. We don't actually have the address, or at least we're not using it. We're deciding to go as, we're just gonna find it. So we figured the town is small enough, we'll just ask somebody, where is Wendy? This really is a small town.
Adventure in Cuba!
Yeah! Alright, we stopped in a random pharmacy to ask where Wendy's house was, and we ran into Wendy's sister. It is indeed a small town. She's walking us there now.
We made it to Via Wendy, and we're going to be staying here at least a night just to be outside of the city and be the only tourists around.
Love it! Alright, Wendy is the man with the shirt off.
I love it.
Yeah.
Para mañana, el almuerzo. Tenemos el almuerzo garantizado.
So beautiful.
This is the Cuban tree frog.
Nos vamos todos esta noche de
And
cacería.
look at his eyes.
Después
Look
de
at
la
his head.
cena.
How he's keeping his eyes on my head. What's his name?
This little
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, I thought you were asking what his actual name was.
Ethan! Oh, she didn't tell me.
But look how cool that is. He was like chilling under this thing.
What's so special about these? You said that...
There's nothing special about them. In
They're
South
just cool
Florida, they're
looking.
an invasive species, but they're related to the red-eye tree frog.
Oh, gosh!
You know the red-eye tree frog from like Costa Rica?
No, but...
Have you ever seen the really neon green frog with the red eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the cousin of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we gotta call him something collective as a group.
Johnson.
Frog Johnson it is.
See you, Frog.
Frog Johnson?
Goodbye, Frog Johnson.
Goodbye, little Frog Johnson.
Bye, Frog Johnson.
We've been here 10 minutes, and Ashley is already helping paint the pool at Wendy's villa.
He was doing it all alone. I thought maybe he needed some help. I
Yeah?
can paint. This is David. He works here at Wendy's.
Well, David, so we can't swim in the pool because it's being painted, but still, it's nice to help out.
Beautiful. And it's available to other guests when they come.
Yeah, so by the way, this place is on Airbnb, and we found it through Tull, who talked to a lady who recommended it, but it is on Airbnb, and we'll put the link down below.
Yeah, so if you guys want to come to a place that's not touristic, this is the place to come.
It is a little bit of a, like, for us, because we're traveling with 6 people, it's a little difficult to get out here, but if it's like 2 or 4 people, it'd be much easier for you to come out here.
Yeah.
I can definitely recommend it already.
Yeah, we have some cool things in store here in this little town.
So we're showing some of Eric and Allison's films right now, so they get an idea of what we actually get to do.
Alright, I got my first Cuban mojito. I'm so excited because this is what I've been wanting for so long. I love mojitos, and he promised me it's the best one I'll ever have. That is really good.
Well, we're in Cuba, and I asked him if he had cigars, and he said yes. It's about 25 for a packet of like 20, 25 or so. I didn't buy them right then, so he offered me a cigar, cut it for me. This was made down the street. Literally, there's a tobacco plantation down the street. And now I'm holding a Cuban cigar in my hand. The tobacco is sweet smelling, and it has that earthy smell. This is really good tobacco. You can smell it.
I have my own dog.
Oh, then he gets the one little spot.
Okay.
Scratch!
But good. The pool will be ready for us tomorrow. I guarantee it.